Man. 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 I'm going to explain this shit. Just wait. Let me explain it. Make sure everybody understands what's going on. See, I'm going crazy.
Chain free on, use key on.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah,
finally. My bad. My bad. We gonna talk about
keep faith on, just be patient.
Man, look, we gonna talk, y'all, for real. What's up, Sarita Brick Brad? Can y'all hear me?
I'm a hot boy.
Can y'all see me clear? Everything cool?
Fuck the day on.
How y'all doing?
Fresh sea bags, clean G pass, living too fast.
Man, we're gonna talk about where I've been. What's up, Ashley? Bobby Brown, Brother Dylan. What is up, man?
It's a big match. Yeah,
Hennessy, what up?
It's how you reach back. Javon, button up. Show the 10 back.
We're gonna talk about some shit. Stevie Wonder. Beautiful, call me Stevie. That's my nigga though. That's my nigga though. But yeah, we're gonna talk about why. We'll talk about it. Let me share this to my page real quick. Y'all got me off track a little bit. Showing all this love and shit. Fucking me up. Let me get the word out.
Young icon.
Real quick.
I'm a legend. Private villa. Count Lajon.
Oh man. Hold on, y'all.
Italiano. Fuck the room up. Get the moolah.
That's an ace too. If somebody was wondering who it was.
For the weekend. Walk the deep end. For the weekend.
Get this shit right. Okay. We just out here.
Brother keep on. Brother preach on.
I'll tell y'all what the fuck going on.
Lebron. Yes. Hella scared. Necessary.
Okay. What's up, Rosalind?
Want the glory. Mandatory.
Me see what up.
Child's play. Statutory. Beast mode. Reload.
Turn this down, man.
Godson.
Let me turn this down. Like, I fuck around and just rock that shit the whole time. Man, listen. Y'all, first and foremost, mad love. Shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what it is. It's been a long time. People been saying it's been a long time. It has been a while, y'all. It's been a while. Things are still going. A lot of bullshit going on out here. We're gonna talk about some of that bullshit here in a minute. I do just want to show my love and appreciation for everybody that's been supporting me. Everybody's telling me they missed my show. Rob, what the fuck? What the hell going on? Where you been? What is your dad? Is you okay? Like, please, like, what's going on with you, man? So mad love. Y'all listen, let me explain to Stevie Wonder. Somebody didn't call me Stevie. Let me explain that real quick. Anybody who misses this, it ain't my fault if they're gonna be asking me later on down the line, because I may have to do some videos with the shades on. Something fucked up happened to my left eye. All right. Not that it's actually fucked up like on site, but it's real sensitive to light. Like, it makes my fucking head hurt, which is like one of the reasons why I haven't been doing these, because I knew my fucking head was going to be hurting if I sit here in this light, fuck with y'all. I knew that shit was going to hurt, and y'all know I've been with these babies too. Some of y'all already knew that part. I've been busy with them kids. Somebody tell me, let us see. Here, damn. Stall me out. You see? The light just, it ain't, look, I ain't fucked up. I'm not a victim of DV, nothing crazy. The light just, it just makes my fucking head hurt right now. So it's not supposed to be permanent life shit. Doctor done gave me some fucking eye drops and shit. So I don't want y'all thinking I was a victim. I done got my ass whooped out here in these streets. Rob trying to hide this shit. So no, that's not what's going on. But and I've been with these kids. Y'all know I've been busy with these kids, and even though I haven't been talking to y'all about what the fuck going on out here in the world, I've been with these kids, and we've been trying to, I've been showing them, trying to make sure they keep their eyes on the propaganda so they can see this shit going on, see the games that's being played out here in these streets. A lot of us still not doing this shit for our kids. A lot of shit going on out here in these streets. A lot of shit going on in these streets right now. And Black people are still, you know, almost having to be convinced that something is actually going on. Like, it's still mind blowing to me because y'all not still been posting on, y'all crazy too much on Robbie Wonder. Stop. I don't got pink eye. I don't got pink eye. Actually, if I had pink eye, this shit would have been already gone, but whatever. Either way, you know, I'm watching this shit going out here in the streets. We done seen a couple things happen, and you got, you know, still Black people still out here confused, still, you know, trying to make sense of what's going on. Like it hasn't been very, very clear as to what's going on. White supremacists out here still, you know, becoming very blatant as to in their plans and as to what their intent is, what they're doing. You got mass shooters running around here still doing what the fuck they do. These white terrorists that we have here in this country that they still won't deem as white terrorists. We still got a lot of that shit going on. Coons still cooning on camera. They won't stop. It's just, you know, and then I look out here and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck is going on? And no matter when I come back, I'm dealing with, you know, particular groups of Black people. I'm dealing with certain groups of Black people. You know, everybody got their little set right now, you know. You got the motherfuckers that are choosing to, you know, be and live in a delusion, just, you know, just to ignore it because it's too heavy. You got those motherfuckers. You got motherfuckers that don't know better. No, they haven't learned anything as to be better. Like they ain't even learned anything to be able to help them. So you're dealing with them, and you know, a lot of these motherfuckers out here lost cause, and then you trying to make sense of all this shit, but at the end of the day, you like, well, what the fuck are we doing still? How much more evidence do we need? How much more proof do we need? You know, you get to that point with the movement. You get to that point with the mindset of Black people. You get, you know, frustrated. It doesn't matter. You know, if you got any passion in your heart about this shit, you're going to get frustrated sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get very, very frustrated sometimes. Seeing shit like motherfuckers doing the Kiki challenge, that's going to frustrate the shit out of you. All this shit that's been going on out here. You got motherfuckers out here, you know, allowing themselves to be used as pawns, allowing themselves to be presented as coons. Like, it's just, at this point, it's hard to look around and see, you know, the glimpses of hope that people be, you know, like, damn, we got to get the fuck up out of this shit. So, you know, it's sometimes when you look out here, it can be discouraging, but then you have to look for the small pockets of, you know, growth that are happening around us. It's happening in small pockets, but it is happening nonetheless. Even though it's infuriating a lot of times, especially with white supremacy still running around 100%, 150%, double down, you know, and we still acting like we don't understand what's going on. That shit is very, very mentally draining, mentally tiring. But it is, in my humble opinion, that a lot of this shit can be curbed. I do believe if parents start taking our jobs a lot more seriously, a lot more serious than we do. Parents out here aren't taking our jobs serious. And then you got motherfuckers out here arguing. Right now, this is what an argument is. Let me show you how crazy this shit is. You got motherfuckers out here arguing right now over LeBron building a fucking school. You got people out here arguing about that. People out here having full-blown debates about LeBron James opening up him a school. People are on one or two sides of this thing. You know, like, either you are in support of LeBron James, you see that he is a player that could have done a number of other things, but he chose to do this, and you support him, even though you don't know where it's going fully yet. But right now, you at least support him for him doing something that's at least different than what a lot of these other motherfuckers doing. Either you supporting that, or you looking around and you saying, nah, something ain't right about this shit. It's not placed properly. It's still going to be owned by white folk and white, you know, money and white corporations and white rules. It's still going to be owned by that. And it's sad that you even have to have the argument before anybody even gets to see exactly what's going to happen here. No one even knows what's going to happen. But I do think that we should be questioning everything. I mean, don't automatically think of it as a victory, because we have to understand that names, accolades, even, they don't really mean anything in this society when you're dealing with in a system of white supremacy. These things don't really mean anything as for the collective of Black folk. It doesn't mean anything at all. So we can't look at, even with the school, we don't know what's going to happen. Let it be something. There's no need to hate. Now, y'all know I don't be out here, you know what I'm saying? I don't let a lot of these celebrities off. We're going to talk about a couple of them, but I don't let a lot of them off for anything. But this is one of them times where you observe something, you see something happen, and you're like, okay, well, let's see what happens from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no need for you to be negative about it, full blown right now. Just chill. Even though shit might look sketchy to you, there's no need to speak out against him for it, but just be humble, just chill, sit back, and just see what's gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? Like, even me, y'all know, but just, this ain't one of them times where we need to be being negative right immediately off, like, because there could have been a number of other things he was doing or not done at all, being completely inactive. You got people comparing him to Michael Jordan. They still smearing Michael Jordan's name through the mud for this private prison shit, even though the research has been done. If you do the research, and I even had to recant one of the videos I did about this after doing further research, this wasn't even the Michael Jordan that's invested in private prisons. It's a white man that's invested in private prisons. Now, what you can safely still say about Michael Jordan is that he's a coon. There are so many levels of cooning out here that can be done. We see it all the time. You can call MJ a coon, but you have to still put it and say, well, he does not own the private prison shit. You got to take that off him. Just call him a regular ass coon who don't give a fuck about Black folk, and we can move. We don't have to put, there's more you can do other than invest in private prisons to be a coon. MJ has done those things. So he's still, you know what I'm saying? But there's no, y'all got to take that off him like that. And calling LeBron a coon, he may very well be, but we don't know what's going to happen. He's done more than anything MJ would have done, and actually more than a lot of these motherfuckers out here do, because they may build some schools somewhere else. They don't really build schools here in cities that need them like that here in America. 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up incorporated. Like, they don't do that like that. So again, he could have done a number of other things, but he chose to do this. So you can at least respect that for right now. That's the least thing we can do as Black people right now, because he didn't have to do that shit. He didn't have to. And y'all is dragging Umar's ass. Y'all done grab Umar by his ankles, and y'all holding him, and y'all dragging his ass through this motherfucker. Yeah, like re-dragging him, comparing him and the type of school that he was even talking about building. Again, I can't speak on whether he's building it or not. I don't know whether the money going directly to school or not. I can't speak on that. But to even compare the two, let's be real. Like, let's be real. This is two completely different, two completely different situations. Umar is speaking that he's trying to do something that's completely off off the scales. Some Black shit. It's off the scales. LeBron, he didn't make it on no Black shit. He was fine with having white people be a part of his staff, white people be a part of the school, come to the school. He's allowing that. So to even frame these two things, one as a LeBron who already got the money because he can shoot and run and jump and shit. He already got the capital. He didn't have to try to get the capital. The fact that Black people do this type of shit just shows you where the fuck we are. It just shows you where we are. Like, this don't even need to be, it shouldn't be nothing but, damn, all right, that's what's up, LeBron, I see you. And then we back in line. We back in formation. That's it. No need to drag nobody down here. No need to bring nobody else into it. Just let's get back in formation real quick. Because it's still every single day white supremacy. Some racist shit is happening out here. All the time, going on constantly. So we still got to get back in formation. Black people still have to be, we got to be focused. regardless of what's going on. We don't even got time. I'm gonna tell you, this is how fucked up the situation is for black folk here in America. 3Ks, again, don't get it fucked up, incorporated. We don't even have time to celebrate. We don't have time for, we don't even have a lot of time to do that. We ain't got time. We gotta see it, respect it, honor it, and keep moving. Because Flint's water is still dirty than a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's still a lot of problems out here going on constantly, all the time, that are completely sliding by. So we have to understand that this is the society we live in, and for LeBron to do something like that, that's big. Even if you don't fuck with him as a player or whatever, that's big. A lot of y'all know that Puff Daddy actually, he has a school too. He actually has a school too, a charter school. I forget exactly where it is, but y'all's boy Puff got a school too. So, you know, again, that's good, but it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't change the game for us. We still having a deal. A lot of people, some of y'all say I didn't know Puff had a school. He got a school. It ain't for black, you know, it's whoever, you know, it's down for whoever. One of our problems as black people, we always have to be down for everybody, because if not, we're not being all inclusive. If we don't be all inclusive, then somebody gonna look at us the wrong way. And y'all know y'all don't like people looking at y'all the wrong way. We can't even take a look. This is how weak the mentality of black people is. We can't even take a look from society of disapproval. Fuck them. But that's not how we see it. We need them. We need them to give us approval constantly. But understand, they doing shit out here. And when I look around out here and I see black folk doing kiki challenges, dances, and shit like that, and you know, y'all know I'm not really into all that shit. But I see it, I understand, but you know, I really wish we got back in formation. Well, one, get into formation of some kind first, and then, you know, we could have time to do all this little bullshit we like to do out here in these streets. Um, we really don't have time. We really, really don't. Mm. But we also don't have time to be tearing LeBron's ass down right now. We don't have time for that either. Now, Monique. Now, Monique, if y'all want to tear her down a little bit, that's cool. Now, a lot of people hit me up about Monique after she said that Roseanne Barr was her sister in comedy, and she wouldn't write Roseanne off just yet, despite the racist statements that Roseanne made. Monique decided to say that's her sister in comedy. Been a lot of theories thrown around as to why she said that was her sister in motherfucking comedy. And then she had some type of fucking flashback where, you know, Roseanne came on her show or some shit like that. And apparently she feels indebted to a racist enough to have to say that that's her sister in comedy. Now, y'all remember what Monique had, her stance that she made against Netflix, and I supported her in her stance against Netflix and a stand with black women who feel as though they are being slighted by the society based on getting equal pay as them white bitches get it in Hollywood. I'm for that. I am not for Monique on this motherfucking show cooning for Roseanne. Roseanne ain't never said shit. When Monique was going through what the fuck she was going through, she had a couple people say something. Roseanne ain't never said a goddamn thing about what Monique was going through, spoke out against the actual reality of the situation as to black women not getting equal pay. Like, no, they never said that. But she's her sister in comedy. These black folk. These black folk. It's hard to get behind black people. It's difficult. Even when you see people do things that you support, even the cause, it's difficult because people are so fucking finicky and people are so, you know, easily wavered, moved, bought off, convinced, manipulated. People so fucking easy. You gotta wait until a motherfucker do like 5 or 6 things. There's no need. Like, if it's one thing alone, you might as well just chill, hang back. You might as well hang back. Like, for real. If you really look at what's going on out here, if it's just one thing, even 2 things, you better sit your ass back. Just sit back. Because as sure as if that person is even moving towards, dismantling any piece of white supremacy, they're gonna come in there and they're gonna manipulate the motherfucking situation. Full blown. That's what they do. And these people that be on these crusades, a lot of them are easily bought, easily paid for, easily knocked off the track. So you gotta wait for black folk. Anybody that we even getting behind. Now, I'm not even gonna call these people leaders or anything like that, because I don't think that we should really be dealing with as far as leaders are concerned. Everybody should just be, if somebody got some shit going on, you support it, you fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? That person had that idea for that time, it was good. Boom, we go with that. It is what it is. But I don't think we should be having necessarily a one set leader, which all the ideas come from. I think that people out here, everybody has different ideas. Everybody has good ideas too. So I think that, people need to look at all the options sometimes. But in this situation, it's just like you got to wait for people to show you who they are consistently, because you can't be quick. Even with LeBron with the school, I don't even think we should be that quick to do anything, really. We need to just chill back and see what's going to happen and see exactly what's going to go on. Let me get to some of y'all's. What y'all got going on? Some of y'all know white supremacy. These motherfuckers are still out here getting it in. Right, D. Washington, that's a good point. Says blacks have no collective at all. We see whites being collective, but we choose individualism. That's very true. A lot of black people, this is one of the type of black people you're gonna deal with. Like, they don't care. They're not even trying to. They as long as they good, they family good, they house good. They're not really worried about what's going on with the collective, because they feel like that as long as their people good, that everybody's good. And actually, if everybody ain't good, it don't fucking matter as long as they people good. That's holding black people back a lot, because we don't understand a collective mindset. Collective mindset. What's going on with Russia? What's going on with Russia? I don't know what's going on with Russia, because every time I hear about something going on with Russia, it's another thing that's going on with Russia. So it's like, but I don't know exactly what's going on with Russia, other than Trump. You know what I'm saying? That's really what the conversation has been. That don't matter for black people, really. What's going on with Russia? It's more white folk. That's all it is. That don't really matter for us in particular. Right, Stacey, you make a good point. Stacey R says, don't trust any of these celebs. They don't pay our bills, but we help pay theirs, most definitely. Abraham, you said everybody think China is the place to be right now. Okay. China's going to destroy America. Oh, okay. That's that okay shit right there. That's that okay shit. I ain't even got the patience to worry about that. Because America, even if it's destroyed, it's already fucked up for me and mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody who sees this life and No, no, it's already fucked up. And we having to raise our kids to be aware of what's going on around them. Y'all say China getting up there. China been up there. Why y'all bullshitting? China's been a superpower nation. They've been a superpower nation. There's never been bullshit with China. It's never been bullshit with Russia. That's why you don't see America and China full-blown banging like that. That's why you don't see America and Russia full-blown banging like that. You don't see neither one of these big superpower companies or companies. Well, exactly. That's what they are. Goddamn incorporated. But these big superpower countries, you don't see them banging like that, man. They're not banging like that. They just be talking about banging. They talk about banging. They're not really banging like that. That's why I don't have time to worry about that. I got to worry about the fact that, you still have, white bitches that's, getting, let me make sure I say this right. Daycare white bitch gonna hang a baby in her basement. Daycare provider hung a baby in her fucking basement and got probation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even deal with, nah, I can't even deal with that. I gotta deal with what the fuck going on right now around me. It doesn't make any sense, man. The Pope got arrested? Okay. Richard Pitt says, did you also hear the Pope being arrested for pedophilia? I did not hear about that. They just gonna have another Pope, though. So I wouldn't think anything about it if I saw that, oh shit, a Pope. It's a Pope, not the Pope. It's just there will be another motherfucker that'll be in there talking about how, he gonna be better, he gonna change the game and all this shit. They give little power Catholic speeches, and then they do the same goddamn shit. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. What is up, man? Some of y'all just now getting here. What's up? We in here chilling, man, reading some of these comments. What else been going on, man? What y'all want to talk about? Aquarius Starseed, what up? I seen somebody left a message about my Patreon. They donated or something like that. Black by popular demand. Mad love to you for donating to my Patreon. Mad love to you for that. Me and you, wow. That's a good point, though. Shit. That's a good point. Talking about my eyes, everybody asking where I've been, but talking about my eyes hurting from all this coonery running amok. There has been a lot of cooning running amok. A lot of cooning running amok. A lot of it. Running around unchecked. And that's what the fuck been going on. Man, hold on. Let me see. Man, I ain't been posting on Facebook like that. I haven't been posting on Facebook like that. Somebody said they missed me on Facebook. I haven't been posting on there like that because all you do is block me every fucking, 2 days. Brother Dasara, email me. If you want to know how to send me a shirt, just email me, bro. Mad love for all. Okay, Rachel says she support me on Patreon too. Mad love. Mad love to you for that as well. Anybody support me on Patreon, mad love, because I know you don't fucking have to. You could be giving the preacher your goddamn money to tell you Jesus coming back. You could be doing that, but you chose to fuck with me. So mad love to you, most definitely. Mad love to you. You could be wasting your goddamn money, full blown. Dylan said Jesse Lee Peterson declared July White History Month or some shit. What you mean? Jesse Lee Peterson has the power to declare anything in his life? I didn't know that. I didn't know this nigga had declare power. We don't give coons declare power. We give them suggestion power. We don't even we don't even put declare in the sentence with Jesse Lee. We don't do that. He made a coon suggestion. That's what he did. He's not. He is not. Okay, what's going on with Charlemagne? Nikki said, speak on Charlemagne the Roach. That's tough. You feel strongly about him. What about him? Because y'all know that's y'all's boy. I don't know when did I know he a coon, a part-time coon. I know that. Man, I love Aquarius. What's going on with Charlemagne, man? I know I heard he got some rape accusations came back up, and he got I thought he got acquitted of it because they didn't find his DNA or some shit like that. You know, I didn't fuck with him anyway, so I don't know what he did. I can't say that he did that based on the evidence, but I don't, I don't really need that to not fuck with him, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need that. I don't fuck with him anyway because he's a part-time coon. Y'all talking about he bleached his skin? Yo, wow. Y'all is wow. I don't know I don't know. I know I don't fuck with him like that. Brother Spencer, what is up, man? What is up? King Chris. Oh, okay, so if we send you a t-shirt of a business, will you support and represent? Hey, talk to me about what the business is, man. Now, I ain't gonna just know. I'm not just the type of person that's gonna wear some shit. I'm not that type of person. But email me. Email me. I'm not that guy though. Depends on what the business is, if I support it or not. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna tell people to fuck with something if I don't think it's right myself. I don't do that. Not for money or nothing. A lot of these motherfuckers get bought off like that. Watch for them. Watch for them. Dak Prescott. What Dak done said? I know he said some coon shit. The nigga's name is Dak, so I'm sure somewhere in there is some coon shit said. What'd he say? What did Dak say? Most definitely, man. Abraham he said, "Do you think the clothing in stores is becoming gayer than it already is?" Most definitely, and they going for it. They going to have dudes looking real, 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 real gay. They going for it. Most definitely. I'm too laid back, man. Well, laid back is the only way to be, man. Okay. Okay. He said the coon line. Y'all said Dak done said he basically said that kneeling and protesting in the stadium isn't the time or place for it. Okay. I mean that sounds about right. Because there's a time and place for freedom, what they, classify as a freedom. There's a time and place to exercise a freedom. Okay. At least they claim this is a freedom to silently protest. This is why motherfuckers like that, you can't trust them. You can't trust motherfuckers like that, man. You can't trust motherfuckers like that. That money talking to him. He probably believe in the country. There's a lot of black people out here right now who believe in this country. You'd be surprised how many of them will take insults at you, suggesting the truth about this country, not even making up lies about the country. You could tell a truth about this country, a truth about one of the presidents, and them motherfuckers will lose their fucking minds every time. There's some black people that really believe in this country for whatever reason. for whatever reason. And them motherfuckers making the rules. And now Dak Prescott, y'all's boy, because I never fucked with him. Y'all can't even claim I fucked with him. That dude, um, he out here saying coon shit. But there's not just him saying that coon shit. So that's the thing about him. It's like, well, he's not the only NFL player I've heard come out and say some coon shit. You got other NFL players that don't even play no more. They'll come out here and say some motherfucking coon shit. Just because somebody got that mic in their face. They're not even playing right now. And they'll talk about what the player should do, how they should honor the flag. Like, there's so much, people that's off code constantly with us on different levels, even down to the famous level, athletes, educators, so-called educators. Everybody's never in the same place at the same time. There should be one mind about this flag and one mind about kneeling for it. It should be okay. There should be no other mind about it amongst black people. But, niggas like Dak out here speaking because somebody asked his ass his fucking opinion. But these football players, man, a lot of them, they've been on some coon shit. You can see the commercials. You can see the bullshit. Spencer says Malcolm Jenkins. I've actually heard good things about him. I'm gonna keep going though. Malcolm Jenkins called out Jerry Jones for being a bully and using his power of authority as an owner to intimidate their players. I mean, he might as well call it what it is. Jerry Jones then took on that massa mentality full blown right in front of their eyes. He could just call it what it is. A bully, power of authority, that's some old massa shit. That's the type of ideology they had. They could just get him with that. Go full blown on his motherfucking ass. And what you mean? Because I heard he been talking, he been talking real big talk as to what the Dallas players going to do. But all of them got to stand with each other. What's up, Candy Girl? What is up? Everybody want to know where I've been. I've been with these kids, man. Been with them. Taking care of them. Trying to prepare them for this crazy ass fucking world. Been with them. Getting it in with them. Because school year about to start back and playtime going to be over. Because we don't. Playtime's over when school is in. So, no. You're absolutely right. Rachel McClain says black people need to leave the NFL alone. You would think they would, and it should be easy. Should be easy. But it's hard. Everything's hard for us. Haven't you noticed? Everything is hard for us. We can't decide that something is true. You know what I'm saying? Like, even as a team, we can't even decide that, police brutality is wrong. There are some black people that will argue about the way that the cops, 3Ks, don't get this shit fucked up, that are out here murdering black people. Somehow that is the problem and the fault of black people. There are some black people that will fix their mouth to say that. They will fix their mouth to say that. But you know what a lot of them motherfuckers won't do? They won't blaspheme their God. Isn't that crazy? You'll not believe in something you can see very clearly, very blatantly, very absolutely, especially if you look at the history. You can see it. It's been like this. But you won't, quote unquote, blaspheme your God. Look at where our dedications, look at what they lie on. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that will not blaspheme their God, but they'll blaspheme their own people and think nothing of it. That shows you where we get the bulk of our mentalities, where we get the bulk of our training, where we get our ideas from, it shows you right there. That shows you right there. And religion be fucking us all the way up. I'm telling you, man. That religion fucked us up. Because you can just look out here and see our dedications to certain things is just too much, man. And religion is one of those things. Most definitely. Stacey R says, have you heard anything about Tamara Maury, one of the twins from Sister Sister, and her white husband? Her husband put on Instagram that everyone should celebrate the 4th of July because we all American. I bet you he didn't spell America right. You tell that motherfucker to spell America right. Then come talk to me. You ask that white motherfucker to spell it right. Then you come tell me who the fuck we all are, bitch. That's what I would ask for. I might have just went too hard on him, but I bet he didn't spell it right. Bet he didn't. Shit. Shit. I'm trying to find this. You know, y'all invite him to the cookout for just having a black wife. You know how y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all talking about no, he didn't. You know he didn't spell America right. He motherfucking scared to spell America the right way. Like, motherfucker, you ain't on my team if you spell that shit the wrong goddamn way. 3 Ks, bitch. You know what it is. For real. You know, black folk out here, man, we turn everything into some old argumentative type shit. You know what I'm saying? We turn everything into an argument. It doesn't matter what it is. I watch black people turn Nia Wilson's murder into an argument. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing what black people out here, what we allow to divide us, the methods that are used to keep us divided, the fact that they can be used so repeatedly, like back to back to back to back. They could be used so absolutely without fail. They always work every fucking time. That shit is mind blowing to me. How the fuck did black people end up arguing with each other over Nia Wilson when it was a goddamn white terrorist, racist motherfucker who killed her? Like how does that become? How you take your eyes off him and look anywhere towards each other? Like it's when I tell y'all again, I haven't been here on here going in, but I see this shit. Y'all know if you follow me on Instagram, which you should be. Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Links in the motherfucking description box right now. But either way, how the fuck do you take your eyes off him and say anything about any one of these two? The person that's out here that could have been you, because this motherfucker's racist. He didn't care that she was a woman. He didn't care what was going on. He just wanted to kill somebody black. That's what's happening all the time. You find black men lynched all the time. This black woman, black girl was stabbed. You find black men lynched all the time. They say it's goddamn suicide. The same things is happening to both of us. How the fuck do you look at each other? How do you do that? Like, there's a pathology that comes with, like, that's something that we gonna have to look at some point. Like, how do your mind turn to do that and you act like that's fucking normal? They caught the white piece of shit that did it. He gonna go to prison to be a goddamn hero. Y'all was talking about goddamn he was gonna go in there and get his karma. Like, no. They probably massaged his goddamn feet in the back of the fucking police car on his way to the goddamn jail. Don't y'all get happy when they capture one of their own? Don't you get happy about that? Don't you act like they gonna rough him up? No, black people, no. That's not how this shit works. And y'all gotta cut that shit out. They got him. He gonna go in there and be a goddamn folk hero in that bitch. That's what he's gonna go do with his life. But meanwhile, Black folk out here fighting amongst each other. Black men and women arguing with each other on whose goddamn fault it is. Y'all understand this shit? Understand how problematic that is? Understand that a month ago, when was the last time I was on here, a live stream on here, this is what black folk was doing? A month ago? Doing it last year, doing it 10 years before that, 15 before that. That's what they've been doing. And ain't nobody trying to change that. No point. Nobody thinks that even if you have that problematic thoughts as to who the fucking fault is, that you don't think to stop that. But you woke. You don't think to cut that off before you start doing that, feeding that bullshit ass energy. Look at the motherfucking white supremacists that did the shit. Keep your eyes on the fucking terrorists, not each other. Like, come on, man. I could have stopped doing this shit for 3 months, and I guarantee black folk would have still been out here behaving in the same fucking patterns that I see us behaving all the goddamn time. It's arguing with each other, a challenge of some sort. Y'all started with the Kiki shit comes out, this bullshit. Then y'all got them arguing with each other over the motherfucker who murdered Nia Wilson. Like, y'all arguing over that. Like, what the fuck? And now y'all gonna argue over LeBron building a school too. Like, it's just like, God damn. Black men and women, what in the fuck? When in the fuck are we going to set an example for our kids? At what point? Like, I deem myself one of the men of practical black consciousness. I'm not the prince of nothing or the king of nothing, the father of nothing. I'm not going to do all this shit because I think that's extra. I'm just one of the dudes who happens to think that my doctrine and practice is going to be practical black consciousness. Practical shit. Simple shit. Easy shit. Shit, all it takes you to do is start changing your mind. Why do we rejoice in wanting to blame each other for what's going on out here at the hands of white supremacists? Why do we rejoice in that shit? Do you stop and think about why you may rejoice in that? Have you stopped laughing at stuff that you used to laugh at? Because I did. Now, there's still a lot of shit that's fucking funny to me, and I laugh at fucked up shit. But some stuff now, and this is how you know, some stuff that I would have laughed at a long time ago in my life, I couldn't even fathom laughing at now because I know that motherfucker is cooning. Now it disgusts me. Now, you see? That took a mentality to come to cut the goddamn laughter off. That shit ain't funny no more. That motherfucker is cooning. So I know the change can happen. All you gotta do is decide you want it to happen. You see? Black folk ain't trying to do that shit. They just want to argue with each other. Black man this, black woman that. While the white supremacists going ham. Just running circles around y'all. Like, y'all sitting there fucking brawling out. Like, I see one of them big ass, like a big ass brawl. One of them almost cartoonish brawl. You just see people coming in, jumping with elbows all over the place. And then you pan out from that. And you see the white supremacists running around that motherfucking circle laughing like a motherfucker. Losing their breath laughing. Almost falling out laughing. That's what the fuck it looks like. This is what causes a lot of my anger comes from this, right? This place, because I pan out. You see. I see black folk conducting themselves this way, but I always pan my motherfucking views out a little bit. And white supremacy just running a goddamn full-blown muck. Just laughing. As we blame each other for one of theirs. That they're going to claim is mentally ill, of course. As they always do. It doesn't matter how many times a year it happened. They say that shit is, he was troubled when he was a young child. He was. Take a peek into the life of, set it up like that. Make it something, grand or some shit like that. Like, no. Because y'all don't do that for us. The other day, I was at a restaurant eating. This is a random sidebar. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. I had my kids out. We eating some food. I saw this commercial. Now you know when they indoctrinate you when you're eating, the TVs you can't hear them all, so they'll have them in closed caption. They're still indoctrinating you constantly. You know, this TV's while you're eating. You're doing one of the things that's killing us the most. We're engorging and stuffing our fucking faces. So death and then mental death all at once. So recognize that shit when you go out. You'll see it. TV's everywhere. I seen this commercial. This is how I know white supremacy is running circles around us and laughing. I seen this commercial. I couldn't hear it. And it was a commercial for, you know, an opioid emergency contact center number. And I'm seeing this, and again, I can't hear it. I'm reading some of the words on the motherfucker, but I didn't give a fuck what they were talking about. Just seeing this old ass white man face smiling and shit, and this, you know, middle-aged white bitch face smiling and shit, talking about here's a 1-800 number you can call because you need help with your addiction. They make these fucking commercials now. I'm out in these streets. They make this fucking commercial. We know how they treated crack cocaine. And if you was on crack cocaine, you was out here selling crack cocaine, this is prison. We understand this. As a society, we understand this shit. Now, the doctors and pharmaceutical companies, they don't go to jail or prison for being drug dealers. They don't go to prison for that at all. They get to do it legally, as long as they stick to the script. Literally, stick to their scripts. As long as they keep track of those, they can, you know, get it in with, you know, give people whatever the fuck they think they need. Even psychiatrists, not psychologists, psychiatrists can medicate their patients. You a crazy motherfucker. I got some shit for you. That's kind of what they do. And they'll give you some shit. Them the real drug dealers and shit like that. But I see this fucking commercial. And I'm shaking my fucking head because I know that white supremacy is running a goddamn muck. If they can put this commercial on TV in front of everybody, let everybody know that you're motherfucking hooked on goddamn opioids and you dying off opioids, but there's a goddamn ray of sunshine in the dark cloud that you got a number that you can call. Like, you know, like, get the fuck out of here. That never was available. And there's only one reason that would happen. I've been argued this point with motherfuckers. They'll chalk this up as coincidence. Oh, well, maybe they just now paying attention to it. They've been knowing it was happening. Now their numbers is just dying off because they had a modest motherfucking birth rate. So now that the numbers is dying off, they're trying to cure these motherfuckers so they can continue to have kids for them, which is actually a problem as it is. So you can imagine the less of these motherfuckers you have, the less babies that can be had. It's very simple. You ain't got to be scientific to see this argument. So we got to save them. When black folk, though, no, we don't got to save black folk. Let them OD, lock the motherfuckers that sell to them up, lock the users the fuck up, because we don't want them reproducing at all. And y'all look around in this society like this shit is real. This shit is what you can trust. When you can see this shit happening, like they doing this shit on every fucking level. They gonna put this fucking commercial up on this fucking TV like this. Like we don't understand, like we don't know. Now all of a sudden it's a come get you some help, soft talking these motherfuckers. When it was lock us up though. You can't be black and not see that. I guess you can. I'll take that back. You can be black and not see that, but it's very problematic. To me, you can't be, you can't even be what you would call awoke or any type of, I'm talking about even just on the act of waking up in the morning, if you can't see how problematic that is. That's systematic racism at its finest. You won't get a better example than that. Anybody want to argue with you on what systematic oppression, what systematic racism is, you explain the crack epidemic and you explain the goddamn opioid epidemic. You put them up, you argue both sides. You put it right in their fucking face. And if they still can't see it then, if they can't see how this is a fucking problem, then they're a goddamn lost cause or they're choosing and they're paid for a coup. There's no point. There's no fucking point. None. That's how you can separate. Just type in fucking uh, Google up opioid epidemic crisis line or Google up some shit. You'll see this shit, man. You'll see it. This white bitch, one of their singers, she OD'd on some fucking drugs, and these motherfuckers out here talking about, you know, she's off limits to really make fun of and shit like that, man. Nah, fuck that shit. Cause we go ham on our own. Spread that shit the fuck out. Fuck that white bitch. Yes, I said that shit. Don't even know her name. But I know we treat our own like that. I know that much. Let them get on crack. They're gonna be called a crackhead or okay. That's what you fuck that white bitch. Fuck her life, her struggle, her whatever she went through to get her to the point where she may OD. I don't care about none of it. Fuck her, drag her, call her a fucking meth head, laugh her dumb, stupid ass out every time she comes out and even post anything. Put hashtag meth head bitch or whatever you gotta treat her like. Treat her like that every time though, because that's how y'all do your own. I remember. Don't think I don't motherfucking remember. But y'all too scared to treat theirs like that. Y'all don't like doing theirs like that. But you'll roast your own though. This is the scary ass white folk that you or scary ass black folk syndrome that's going on out here. Scared of the motherfucker. Always aiming to please. Always trying to make sure they like you and you seem nice to them. No. No. That's our problem now. What's up, Cynthia? What is up? I seen everybody say, hey, somebody, okay, what's going on? You say hey too then. I don't see it, but what's up, Cynthia? Um, but we got a problem with trying to please these motherfuckers. We have one of two problems there, and they kind of work hand in hand. It's almost like we got this shit laid out some type of pattern. We got distraction, and then we'll fuck around. Once we get distracted, we excuse white supremacy. We just constantly excuse white supremacy, forgive white supremacy, get distracted, be happy, celebrate the fact that you're black. That melanin, though, you know, you do all this little dumb shit in between, and then you still allow white supremacy to run amok, all while you don't have any fucking pride anywhere in your fucking system, in your body, in your spirit at all. You have no pride. So now these hashtags, that melanin, though, all this shit that you don't incorporate in real life, well, now it shows, and we look like we're a bunch of fucking cowards out here because all y'all want to do is hashtag shit. Y'all ain't trying to live that life. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. We can't instill pride like that. And we ain't got it ourselves, man. And I don't think we understand that shit. Let me get back to y'all. Let's see. Right, Sharonda, exactly. Miss Houston Whitney was not respected much with her addiction, but folks lose their mind over Amy Winehouse, SMFH. Exactly. Amy Winehouse went down as a goddamn folk urban legend hero. Like, they let her go down like that when she wasn't nothing but a old crackhead bitch herself. You know, it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So you can't, you know, just understand that shit. Like, nah, fuck that white bitch. Roast her motherfucking ass. Now, even if she make a good song, be like, they must have gave that bitch a hit or something. Because y'all did Whitney like that. Whitney could sound good. Didn't matter. Oh, that was the time when she was really, she must have hit that shit right before she used to be like, y'all crazy as fuck. Because the shit was funny. It was fucked up though. I've gotten better. See, I was once. I mean, I be trying to tell y'all. I wasn't always. I was fucked up. I was fucked up. I've been on some fucked up ass shit that I had to come through and kind of erase some of the coon shit out of there. I mean, you gotta, you know. gotta do what you gotta do. I can admit that to y'all. That's why I hold y'all responsible and accountable for y'all doing it too. Shit. I blame Bobby Brown though. I do. For Whitney's fucked upness. But then I don't know. I wasn't in their house, you know. But either way, like people that do drugs, like these niggas that's rapping about that shit right now, like all these pills and shit they be doing, like I don't respect that shit, man. That ain't real shit to me. That ain't real shit. It's sad these motherfuckers rapping about that shit. Yeah, that's my black women love Mariah. Oh no, you said Marilyn. Marilyn Monroe, though. Yeah, wow. Why am I always? Let me tell y'all something. This is funny. Let me show y'all this. This is funny to me. Why is somebody always wanting to know, no matter how long I've been gone, somebody always want to know what I think about Hebrew Israelites or something like that? Ain't that odd to y'all? Somebody always is concerned or wants to know that? It's interesting. I mean, it's interesting as fuck to me. But somebody always want to fucking know. What is it about them? Like, I don't get it. I really want to know. I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, well. Don't say, here we go again. We're not going. We're not going. We're not going anywhere. We're going to stay right here. Okay? We're going to stay right here where we are. As a matter of fact, we're not going nowhere. I don't think nothing about the Hebrew Israelites. They read the Bible. Like, that should be the end of it. They read and believe in the Bible. So, I'm not going to be, those two things can't be looked at as insults necessarily. I'm trying to get better. See, a lot of y'all out here, y'all ain't trying to get better. I'm trying. So what I'll say is that the Hebrew Israelites read and believe in the Bible. That's what I think about them. That shit was clean, right? That shit was clean. That's really all I gotta say. There should be no more I need to say. So I actually was on the I was on the game with my son. I seen a dude and he was on a game and it was called his name was Real Hebrew Israelite Tribe of Judah or something like that. I rarely see that. Just to see that on the game, like what the fuck? Hebrew Israelites playing the game? Let me find the fuck out. Let me find the fuck out. I was shooting his ass up though, but I was like, damn, you know. Hmm. All right. Okay. But I don't know the rules. Like I don't know all the rules. Maybe they can do that. Y'all say it's funny when I go in on religion. I be trying to start religious people out, man, because I get tired of going in on them. Because they'll need them to get mad and then get defensive and then, email me some more fucked up shit. It's just like, okay. See? See what I'm saying? And people get mad. Like, I don't even. The Bible is not a religion, it is just laws to live by. Okay. Okay. So you taking your laws out of that book. Okay. CJ Rich says, Rob, I'm out here in the Bay. Crazy amount of racist news stories coming out of here this year, and it's supposed to be the most tolerant area in the country. Wake up call for all. Let's hope. Let's see about that. Let's see about that. That's a very hopeful statement. We'll see. One can only hope. Yeah, somebody said the light skin, dark skin, Willie Lynch shit. I don't do it. I don't partake in colorism. Actually, I don't partake in it in any type of way. I used to. This is how. This is again. Here's another segment of I used to be a coon. Real quick. I used to would trash light skinned dudes. Um, I thought it was funny. They couldn't say anything back, and it was just how we fucked with them. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just how we fuck with them sometimes. If they were in a weaker situation, we would stall them out because they was light skinned. I used to do people like that. I used to treat dudes like that, man. But I stopped because I seen how colorist it was. Like, nah, I don't do that no more. Now, if you a lame ass nigga, you just a lame ass nigga. And it has nothing to do with, or if you're a coon ass nigga, it ain't got to do with your skin tone or anything. So now it's just your mentality. I don't give a fuck about your skin tone, motherfucker. It's just you on some bullshit right now, or you a hoe. 'Cause I call dudes hoes all the time. So, um, but I had to get out of that mindset. But people still, it's still happening right now. Colorism is real, and it's happening and run rampant in the black community. You got people on both sides of this thing. You got people who think that by being colorist, this is how you big up the brown skin to dark skin ladies and gentlemen of the black community or the so-called community. This is how you kind of team dark skin and you do this, and this is for the confidence builder for, and it's just like, no, man, that shit need to be cut out. I mean, if you ask me, like, I don't understand. But it makes sense to everybody else. Don't know why we can't just say we love black. I'm attracted to black. Covers a wide range of things there, actually. I was talking to my homeboy, and he was telling me how uh, he was into light skinned chicks. And I asked him, like, why do you have to say that? That's all I asked him. Like, why come you can't just say you like chicks or women, or if you're going to say anything at all, actually, why are you telling me this? You know what I'm saying? This is me trying to understand the mentality that would even make him tell me. Like, I didn't understand. Why did you just tell me that? Because again, when I'm talking to people, I'm trying to get them to see their coonish ass ways and the shit they say and how they contribute to the, coon in the black community. I want them to see, like, okay, well, why did you say that? What made you tell me that? And why did you have to single out? Why would I care? Like, number of questions I had. But these are the types of things I used to didn't see anything wrong with it, but now I do. So now I got questions. Like, okay, why the fuck you even say that shit to me? You have dudes around me that done say, well, fuck these light skinned chicks. I'm only fucking with brown skinned chicks. Them light skinned chicks crazy. Like I don't understand the logic behind this. Like you can't just say shit like that. Why did you say that? You have to know that there are sane people on both sides of the ball. Then you need to factor in what you're doing to contribute to the insanity at some point too. Like you got to look at that part. You can't just ignore that. What has your behavior been like over here? You been lying? Oh, they all crazy if you do that. Don't matter. Light skin, dark skin doesn't fucking matter. But people will say, well, I got preferences. Right? Motherfuckers always say that. Why can't your preferences stay inside your fucking head? I would assume, based on your preference, you don't approach will be brown skin women. And if you have another preference, I would assume you don't approach light skinned women. Why do you have to say it out loud? That's the question. That's the hard one that people seem to have the hardest time with is why are you telling me? Like I know I don't need to know. I most definitely don't need to know that you like light skinned chicks or brown skinned chicks, my nigga. I don't care. Like I don't understand. I like black. I could just say that. If I'm going to say something, just say I like black women. I love black women. Even though that's a crime these days, we've seen people get treated terribly for just saying they love black women. Because that's, that's not enough. That's not all inclusive enough, apparently, even though we have the wide range of skin tones in just black. You could just do that and it will cover, there's so much covered there. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you'll see people get judged. You had your boy, well, I think it was Sway or DJ, maybe. One of them DJs was interviewing Nick Grant. He had a problem with it. One of these black actors, black male actor, he had said something was doing an interview, and they talked to him about basically why he thinks that, or he thinks it's viewed as such a problem that is when people show love to just black women, it's a problem. Everybody want to have a goddamn problem out here in these motherfucking streets. And then I seen Nick Grant dealing with this motherfucking coon ass nigga he had in front of him. I think it was Sway. I think. Either way, it was a coon motherfucker at that moment. I didn't even see this nigga as having a name. All I could think of was Coon. DJ Coon. What the fuck? DJ Coon. What the fuck? DJ Coon. Like, because he kept going. I was just, I was blown away. But then, because I fucks with Nick Grant. If you haven't heard Dreaming Out Loud, the album, I fucks with Nick Grant. Nick Grant got bars. Nick Grant can actually rap. But my only problem was that he allowed this dude to make him uncomfortable with what he knows in his heart. He was hesitant. That shit. I'm like, damn, he probably didn't know he was gonna be met with this level of coon, really. But I felt like he should have assessed quicker and not been so uncomfortable by what he was saying. That's the only problem I had with Nick Grant right there. Like that would have been quickly like, oh shit, coon. Like my coon shit would have went out like, oh shit, now we doing it. Coon, no, I don't love these white hoes. I love black women. And I told you why already. So no, I don't love these white hoes. I'm not gonna look at the camera and tell nobody shit. I love black women. So that's what I would have done. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not Nick Grant. And he tried. I mean, he did his best to, kind of fumbled uncomfortably, but he didn't do it strong enough to me. Like, motherfucker. Like, you heard what I said. I made a song because there's a song on there called It's an Ode to Black Women. So he make a song on there like that, like showing love to black women. So I ain't got to explain that to you or tell these other hoes that I love them too. Like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Mm-mm. No. Hell no. Sway lost me with that shit. Sway lost me with that shit. Mia Clinton said Janelle Monáe out here fighting the patriarchy. I thought Janelle Monáe was out here openly eating pussy now. I thought she was doing that. Am I tripping? I could be wrong. I don't wanna get it wrong. I thought Janelle Monáe actually came out and is openly eating somebody's pussy. I forget whose pussy it was. Damn, but I know the girl's face because she's an actress, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but I think she decided to pick up that you know, mantle, if you will, and start eating pussy. So, you know, some sad shit, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do out here in these streets. But she's openly eating pussy now. So we know where her alliance will shift to, if it was ever over here anyway, first. Um, she will shift now to being down with more so the homo or the homosexuality and all that. That'll become something that she puts before her blackness. Most definitely be putting it before her blackness, and people will expect that of her. That's how she'll be accepted. So Sharonda says she is bisexual. I don't know. I mean, to me, gay is gay, so I don't really do this thing. I don't do the bisexual thing. That's something that people created post my mind developing any more categories to fit stuff into. So it's really basically my immaturity, and I'm admitting this in front of everybody. Is I don't have time to be splitting shit up. So you just gay. So it's you know It is what it is. Like, I don't have time for people who like both and trying to recategorize them. Just gay. So that's just how I look at stuff. And then again, I'm admitting my faults in that if that bothers anybody, I'm sorry. I just don't have time for new categories. I was done. I had already decided what was what, and I was done with this shit. Um, so if you will do it at any moment, nigga, you gay. Like, I don't care. You don't get to come look at me and say, nah, bruh, I'm bisexual. And that's supposed to just change the you gay. Like, what? This doesn't change anything. You thought because you interrupted me with bisexual, I was going to not say you gay? Nah, bruh. I don't care. I'm so sorry. You got to deal with that. See, you don't get to run. I'm like, nah, bisexual. No, you sit your ass down right here. I ain't got but 2 rooms. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't make a third room for you motherfuckers. I ain't made but 2. So you can get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. But I'm stubborn like that. And I know it's not, you know, it is what it is. I'm stubborn. I refuse to change. I got an old mindset. My shit ain't. It's in there. So Janelle Monáe will probably be supporting them trying to make pedophilia cool. So, you know, and these motherfuckers, actually, pedophilia had its own room, which was just death. It was not understanding the thought process, wasn't trying to reason with their childhood and chalk this up as a psychological condition that could be controlled or given consent to perform. No, I had them as being killed immediately my whole life. And I'm not changing that for these motherfuckers. There's some stuff that they will ask you in this lifetime, in this society, in the way society grows and matures and expands. They will ask that you take what you believe and undo it. I won't ever undo death to you motherfuckers. Death to all you motherfuckers. That's how I would feel about any pedophile. I don't want to understand you. Don't need to. So, but that's coming. So, y'all been watching a lot of that going on. They also got these cartoons out here and shows that are. I watched a drag queen, which ain't nothing but a dude, and of course, overly gay garb. Was supposed to be called the female guard, but I'm not going to do women like that. I don't respect that shit at all. So I'm not going to say, well, this is them doing woman shit. That's them doing drag gay ass shit. That's them over there. Because I won't disrespect y'all like that. Because, you know. But I seen this motherfucker sitting doing these interviews, asking these two, multiple children keep coming up to the scene asking them, and they were sitting there trying to ask him why did he decide to do drag. He was telling them, well, even kids doing drag now, kids involved in it. Everybody should try drag once. And people was outraged about this. Some of you may have saw it. I saw it. And I went to parents. Either way, I have no choice but to go to parents immediately, because there's no way my child makes it to that interview with a drag anything. I'm not calling them fucking queens. We got to cut that shit out. We just call them drag for right now until y'all come up with something better than queen, because that's bullshit. But with a drag motherfucker right there talking to, my kid can't get there without me taking them. They can't even go do the interview. So somebody's parents failed them. It's not the responsibility of the drag motherfucker to protect the ideas, protect the images, protect the what you want your child to understand. That's not their responsibility. That's not nobody's responsibility but yours. You and the mother and father, or father of your kids, whichever way it is, that's y'all's responsibility to protect your kids. That is all on us. We keep trying to pass the buck off, but it's on us. I can't be mad at these. Now, these drag motherfuckers are sick to me, fine. But it ain't their fault. It's not their fault at all. Something's wrong with that motherfucker. Is how you explain this to your child. There's something they shit's fucked up, and you come up with a way to fucking and goddamn it, be able to talk about it. So that's your job, to make them understand. Not even when they see it, they're not blown away because they understand. Because you did that, you took care of that. Well, that motherfucker's just sick. Now they pay for stuff and walk around and drive like normal people, but they sick. You explain that. You explain why. You figure out a way. You figure out a way. All right, now Mika, mad love. I won't be in here for much longer because really my head is starting to fucking hurt, even with the shades on. Even with the shades on. Cynthia, you talking about edges? Wait, apparently they can't wait. Apparently they can't protect their kids because I won't show them my edges. That has to be unrelated to anything that was talked about in this room tonight. So I think I'm lost a little bit with that. Miss Cynthia. Mm. CJ Rich said my mom couldn't explain RuPaul to me as a child. She was crazy. I mean, you have a man that dress up like a woman. It ain't deep, really. I mean, I think we kind of make it deeper than it is. Like, no, well, here you have that is a man dressed up like a woman. Look at his hands, you can tell. Come here, look. You see? That's how you. I mean, you got no choice. This is what you got to do for your kids. You got to prepare. Normal or not, normalized or not, you show them. That's how you know it's a man. They got surgeries now. It's getting tricky, but this is for right now. This is, you can tell this is full blown. And for future reference, you have people bring birth certificates before you get into any serious involvement with them. This is what you have to do now. So y'all better prepare y'all kids, or let your kid be the one that get caught slipping because you didn't prepare them, and now they're stabbing 75 times a motherfucker that they didn't know used to be a man. And you saying, I would have did the same shit. Teach. Avoid that charge. Like that might have been like a public service announcement, like teach and avoid that charge. This is what you should do. These days, if you're raising kids up, you better have them checking shit. Just saying. Hold on, somebody said they can't read. Hold on, let me see. So, hey, fuck that. You guys want to put that on a t-shirt? Nah, I ain't gonna put that on a t-shirt. That is good though, bro. That actually is pretty good. Teach and avoid that charge. Motherfuckers wouldn't even they wouldn't get it really. Like avoid money. Like how much? How much? Discuss R. Kelly. Okay, let's go. What the fuck? I'm not gonna have. I got people with the goddamn faces with the yelling mouth on it. Goddamn. What about R. Kelly? Like what? Shit, I told y'all my fucking head is hurting right here in the middle. I'm trying my best. My head is fucking murdering me from the middle, like just gripping my shit and holding it. But what about R. Kelly? Tell me what's going on with R. Kelly. What am I supposed to know about R. Kelly? Oh man. I did not hear the 14-minute confession. Confession to what? Y'all talking about turn the lights down. If I turn the lights down, y'all ain't gonna be able to see me. And I'll just be sitting here talking in the fucking dark. And I didn't want to do that to y'all. I will. I mean, I just want to know what happened to R. Kelly because I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. Um, y'all ain't put me up on game. A 20-minute song of a fake admission, humble bragging. Wait, what? Wait. Hold on. Y'all saying R. Kelly put out a 20-minute song. Now I heard about Tariq Nasheed got a new song. I did hear about that. Somebody asked me about that. Well, R. Kelly got a song too. So now I think my brother told me about the Tariq song. Y'all told me about that shit. Hey, y'all stop. Please. Please. Stop sending me Tariq Nasheed music. Stop. But what y'all saying R. Kelly admitted to messing with, what would he do? Oh, okay. Well, he said he loved to sleep with underage girl. I thought we established that. I thought that's what I got. KL Bell to my take Excedrin, Rob. I actually got some of that. Uh KL Bell. I got some of that. He didn't admit anything. Why is y'all know I'm trying to get real information from y'all. And y'all don't here fucking with me. What in the I'm gonna have to listen to it myself because I can't even. I can't even. But no, somebody asked me was I gonna talk about Tariq's song on my show. When I put up that I was doing the show, somebody asked me was I gonna talk about his song. I'm like, what you mean? I'm not gonna talk about that dude's song. I want y'all to stop sending me the songs. But okay, R. Kelly's song is called I Admit. Okay. I thought his actions showed that he was wild though. I guess I wouldn't even need a song from that nigga. Like he it's R. Kelly. What the fuck? It's R. Kelly. A nigga haven't been brought up on no charges. Exactly. Rant radio. I guess this is what people want. They want little, And I'm actually going to be. I did tell myself that I was going to start a channel where I review movies. Recently, I saw a couple movies, and I wanted to just start a channel specifically to review movies. Um, on some cool shit, just talking about the shit. I told myself I was gonna do that shit because I saw the Purge shit. I saw Equalizer 2, and I could even review Hotel Transylvania 3 because me and my kids saw that. But either way, it was something that I was actually wanting to. I was gonna start me another channel, something that they can't be trying to block. They still be trying to fuck with this channel a little bit. Um, but they can't say shit about no fucking movie reviews. You know what I'm saying? So, and trailers and shit, do something like that. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I did want to do it. Something light and cool. We can just laugh. You know, we can just laugh and shit. mm, Brick Brad, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. I review movies and be too harsh, she says. AKA, I tell the truth and it might be a little too much. And I'm sorry. But I be laughing, man. They movies. You shouldn't be taking that shit too seriously. They're just movies. They just fucking movies. R. Kelly said define the code. R. Kelly a wild boy though, man. I ain't got time to keep up with R. Kelly, man. I need to start back streaming the game. Rich Tate said I need to start back streaming the gameplay. Me and my son be playing. I ain't been playing as much. Or I've been playing with him actually. I've been playing with him a lot. Me and my son be able to get on the game and get it in. He love them damn games. He love playing them damn games. I haven't seen Black Klansman. Equalizer 2 was a. Somebody said they liked it, so I won't. I won't say nothing. I haven't seen Black Klansman though. When I think I seen the preview for the movie, but exactly. Rich, remember Nat Turner, bitch, and still be on it. I had a motherfucker tell me, I think it was yesterday. He said, "Man, your name cool as fuck." He sent me a friend request off that shit. I had mad motherfucker send me a friend request off my name on there. I had mad Cynthia. Wow, Equalizer 2. Well, okay. Cynthia Equalizer was about a black man saving white women. Cynthia, wow. I would say more than that, but I saw Incredibles. I saw Incredibles too. Nigga said she couldn't even make it through Equalizer. The first Equalizer, I'm thinking you talking about. You talking about the first Equalizer or the second Equalizer? Because I'm thinking on this Equalizer, he did say, well, he saved one white bitch. I think. Yeah, one. Unless I'm, hold on. He saved, well, he kind of saved this, okay, black, and then it was one white bitch. I think she was in a room with some white boys, and y'all know white boys wild anyway. So um, I think he saved her, but that's the only one I remember in the second one. The second, how many white hoes did he save? I thought it was only one. Wait, how many did he? God damn it! How many did he save? Put me up on game. Amanda Shue says the first purge was dry, especially watching it again. Yeah, that shit wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. I see said one too many. Okay, well that's it then. If that's what it is, then that's it. Oh, Nikki said yes, and the little girl before I cut it off. He saved a little girl? Hold on, hold on. Don't tell me I'm losing track of Equalizer. He saved a little girl? Okay. Y'all said Venom gonna be cold. Venom might be cold. It depends on whether you want them to stick to the script of the story of Venom or not, because the story, the actual story of the little black shit that gets on to Venom, it was on. I could have sworn, okay, it got on Eddie, got off of him, so he can't have the Spider-Man shit. It gets on Spider-Man, and then they're gonna have to do something with Carnage too, because Carnage was a part of this shit at some point. So I want to see. I mean, I want to see what the fuck they're gonna do about it. I would not watch Uncle Drew. Y'all stop it. I couldn't. I couldn't watch Uncle Drew, man. I can't watch these. Some Joanna man as old man shit. Like no. I haven't seen the Sorry to Bother You more. I did see the Man on Fire man. His name was Creasy in that bitch, and he saved the little white chick from. Damn, I forgot what other movie she played in. Damn, I forget that little Dakota Fanning. Maybe that's a little white bitch name. I think it's Dakota Fanning. I think that's the bitch name. Either way, that he saved. That's Creasy. He saved her in Man on Fire. I think he died for that. Died to save her. Actually, in Man on Fire, it was real tragic. If you think that he was saving people in The Equalizer, what he did in Man on Fire for this little white girl, you really, really, You really gonna have a problem with that. Because he gave his blood for that shit. Real shit. Called Man on Fire. I remember that shit. He was hard in that shit. But he gave his life for that shit. It was Dakota Fat. I was right. Damn. Let me find the fuck out. I ain't seen that movie in a long time. It's hard keeping up with these white hoes for real. And their names and shit sometimes. It's hard. She said in that case, Equalizer isn't worth watching. Well, hey, don't watch it. If that right there gonna fuck you up, don't even do it. But listen, y'all. What is it, 10:30? Ah, man, look. Listen to this shit real quick, y'all. Because I made it through. I tried to do it for as long as I could. But my head is fucking hurt. So, as usual, mad love to everybody who came. Show some love. Y'all click the like button if you fucked with, I like to keep this black conscious shit practical, make it easy to understand, to make being aware an easy, cool thing to be. This shit's real practical to me. So we just need to really get serious about making it important to us to be on point, to understand what's going on, to stop arguing amongst each other like fucking idiots every single other day if we're not dancing or something. Like, it's just, we got to stop doing that shit. We can come together, talk about stuff, laugh a little bit. We can do this shit. I know we can. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. I know we can. And I know that my shit ain't even gonna be the viral shit like that because I'm not on here spreading that type of hate and shit. But I don't give a fuck. How we gonna do it clean? We gonna do it right. Everybody gonna come in here with light heart, light spirit, talk about shit amongst each other and break and get back in formation. That's what the fuck we supposed to be doing, man. Get back in formation better than you left it. That's what it's all about. But shout out to Team Rob. Y'all already know what it is. Follow me on social media. Links in the description box. Man, I love y'all. I will see y'all again. I'm not gonna say exactly when, but I will see y'all again soon, most definitely. All right. I love y'all. I'm out.